Hey everyone, this is Scott Moore from Galaxy Comics in Saginaw, Michigan with another CGC video. We've done a bunch of these now, you kind of know how this goes. This box is a standard box, which is the $400 to $1,000 value, wink wink. This is the first box we've gotten back from 11 invoices that I sent in to be pressed and cleaned and whatnot a couple months ago. Nick finally finished those up, got them down to CGC. The turnaround on this one was less than 2 weeks. The turnaround on the modern and economy and stuff like that is like 40 to 50 business days. So I'm hoping to have that stuff back by Christmas. No, I think it should be back calculated like the first week of December. So maybe before Thanksgiving. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's going to be a lot of books. That's like 11 full invoices. The turnaround on standard is like 2 weeks, so we got these back. This might be the last big box I have for a while, since I don't have a ton of books left. They're in the $400 to $1,000 range. But I'll see what I can find. I'll try to dig up some more. Again, I honestly don't remember what's in here, but we'll find out. Let's see. Okay. Box open. So exciting. Ooh, that's new. We got a new... Oh, it's new all the way around. I don't know if I like that a lot. They have this type of Supermax, corrugated board all the way around the outside. Where before they used, if you ever gotten CGC boxes back, they have a piece of cardboard that are, like this, leaving a good inch gap around the edge. But I knew that would be purple, although I hoped it would be a higher grade. I did not think that one would be purple, and that one annoys me. Oh man, what is this? 3 purples. Not really thrilled. Okay. Anyway, some decent books. I'll just start with it, and we'll see what we get. I don't know where they're getting all these trimmed cover from, but okay. I don't know. I'll take that. A lot of these are Michalke books. Not all, but a lot. Most. The Silver Surfer #1, Near Mint 9.4. That is a Michalke book. That one, part of the ones we have, I ended up sending in the whole run, 1 through 14 or whatever. So I think I'm gonna sell that as a lot. And the #1 is Near Mint, so that's good. And then the other one, which was the other expensive book out of that lot, Silver Surfer #4. This one always had like low print run or something like that. It always used to say in Overstreet. 9.2. Excuse me. Excellent book. These are just, let's see. First Ant-Man in costume, Tales to Astonish 35. 7.5. I will not be unhappy with that, since it's a little higher, I think, than the first appearance came back. This one was a little rough, but still, it's first appearance. I'm getting all the keys. I'm getting most of the stuff graded. Tales 44. First Wasp. 5.0. A couple of comments I've been getting back. One of the comments was that I don't hold the books up long enough or something. Like they're not flashcards. I should hold the books up longer. The videos are long enough as it is because I talk a lot. So, I mean, if you want to see the books, there's like over one of these corners, there's a little button that you can hit and pause it, and you can look at the book for as long as you want. Strange Tales 101. First solo, Human Torch. 5.5. Holding up there so that you can get a good look at it. Whoever it was that left that comment. What the heck. Well, no, I'll do this one. We'll go in order. Okay, so we got a Journey 84, second Thor. Oh, first Jane Foster. 5.5. I mean, not bad for Silver Age goodness there. 1962. Journey 85, third appearance of Thor, first Loki, Heimdall, Asgard, Odin cameo. Nice, 7.0. The thing about this book is I probably have 3 people that are interested in this, at least. A lot of people like, when you get to Journey 85, let me know. When you get to Journey 85, let me know. This one is a Journey 86. Second Odin. Weird. They have 85 listed as first Odin and a cameo, and then this one they have listed as second Odin. Anyway, they hit me with a purple. Top edge trimmed. So that's like the X-Men number 2. Was our X-Men 2. One of the early X-Men I had was trimmed. I don't know. If you say so, CGC, who am I to argue? Fantastic 445. First is Lockjaw, and then Humans, and all that good stuff. This probably would have been good to have, maybe a month ago when the Inhumans show was announced and everybody was excited, and not now that it's released and everybody is much less excited. But it's first Lockjaw. Lockjaw is, he's cool. He's a cool not dog. Alright. We'll jump back here. Fantastic Four number 6. First Marvel villain team up. Second appearance of Doctor Doom. 6.5. Nice book. This one is rough. I knew it was rough, but I had to send it in to keep the run going. First appearance of Kurgo and a flying saucer cover. Anyway, FF7, 3.5. It's a little harsh. I mean, I know, they're not all winners, but it's FF number 7. Okay, this one, the bag is all ripped to crap, so I'll take it out of the bag. The bag is all shredded. FF number 8, first Puppet Master. 5.0. It's nice. Fantastic Four number 9, third Silver Submariner. 6.0. Decent book. Fantastic Four number 10. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby appear in the story. Alright, well, good for Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. I guess when you run the company you can do that. 7.5. Nice book. Not a super key book, but nice shape. Fantastic Four. I missed the other one. Must have already sent it in. Number 11, First Impossible Man. 4.5. Fantastic Four number 12 must have been a one that I sent in already. Number 13, first appearance of the Red Ghost and the Watcher. 6.5. Nice. So that's a pretty decent book. All right. This book was for a customer. Not too bad, a 5.5. Detective 359, first Batgirl. This is one that he actually bought from me. I was curious to see what it would come back at. Now I'll have to go and look it up because he actually traded a bunch of stuff for it. Traded a whole bunch of books. I ended up trading him that one, so now I have to go and look up the value to see how badly I got, worked over on that. It was a good deal. I was happy with the deal, but I was like, if this book comes back a 7 and is worth like $1,000, then it was not a good deal. 5.5 worked out pretty good. That's probably about the value that we counted it at. Okay, the rest of this is another little run that I'll probably be selling as a run, which is why I haven't listed the number 1 yet. So we got Incredible Hulk number 2, 6.0. If you've seen the earlier videos, you know, we got the Hulk number 1. It's a UK edition, but it's part of this run, part of this collection. So Hulk number 3, 6.0. That's nice. Hulk number 4, 6.0. That's nice. Hulk number 5. Not quite as nice. 5.5. And number 6. A 6.0. Try not to get too much glare. See all the cars going by out there. So 6.0. So along with the number 1, let's see what the grade was on that. I remember this is it's just a scan of it, but the number 1's a 4.5. So 4.5 and a 5.5 and a bunch of 6s. So that's a nice little run. I said I think I'm going to keep those together. I think I'm going to sell that as a 1 through 6, which, I mean, it'll probably take a little longer to sell, but he's in a hurry. It's a Hulk number 1. A couple more books. Iron Man 55, 7.0. I think this is for the same guy that sent in the detective. This one, oh, color touch, they said. Interesting. Anyway, Hulk 181. They gave me a C1, slight restoration. It says restoration includes small amount of color touch on the cover, tear seal to cover. I mean, so it's a decent grade, but, you know, of course the purple label is the Kiss of Death. I gotta see who that's for. I know that was a customer book too, but that hurts a little bit. But I mean, so it drops the value of a book worth, you know, $1,000, over $1,000, whatever. So I mean, it's still worth something. This last book is one of mine that I've had for a while. I knew it would come back purple because of the excessive amount of tape on it. But I bought these. I bought a bunch of these back in the day, probably 20 years ago. I was working on my Catwoman run, and at the time I was just buying books I could afford. And so here's Batman number 3, 1.8. It's kind of, you know, that's rough. That's, what is that, good? But it's a rough book. But I've seen some books online, some 2s and 2.5s that are pretty beat. But all right, you know, I'm not gonna lie, the spine is pretty much gone on this. You know, well, not gone, but the spine is pretty blown out. There's Scotch tape all down the spine. So what they give me, restoration includes centerfold reattached with glue, cover reattached with tape, tape on the cover, and interior cover. But it's first appearance of Catwoman in costume and first appearance of Puppet Master. So nice little book. I mean, to be honest, I think I paid $600 for it, you know, like 20 years ago, and it's probably, in that grade, probably worth about $600. So I don't know if it's really accumulated or appreciated in value a lot. But I think I'm going to send in the rest of my Golden Age Batman. I mean, there's only less than a dozen of them. They're still sitting in the file cabinet, but I'd like to upgrade them. I'd like to upgrade this, but, you know, like a 3.0 is $1,000 or something. You know, I don't know if I want to put that kind of money into one book that I already have. But anyway, it's kind of a neat little book. I'll show you again. Batman number 3. I mean, really, just there's not that many of them out there. You know, I'm never going to have a high grade, but that's that. So anyway, so one book for me, a couple books for customers. I was surprised on that cover trim, but I'm glad it was the Journey, what was it, the 86 and not the 85, because I got a bunch of people that want that 85. So we'll see who wants it the most. All right, so we'll get a couple more boxes. Hopefully they don't all come back the same time, because then that would be a really, really long video, or like a 5-part, series. But when I get some more back in a month or so, we'll have more videos. All right, thanks for watching.